Hello, hello. How are you doing? It is so lovely to be here today. I hope you can hear me and see me clearly. I'm streaming live, so I want to hope that, okay, I want to hope that you can see me and hear me clearly. Awesome. So if you're live, please drop a chat. Just drop live in the chat if you are live. But if you're watching it on a replay, you won't be able to see the chat, but the chat box. Okay. Now, today we are having a very interesting conversation around how multi-passionate, visionary women can monetize their brilliance. So if you're someone who has a body of knowledge and you really believe that you've been called to impact people, you've been called to influence people, and you want to do this without burning out, without selling your soul on social media. I have a friend who says she literally serves the gods of Mark Zuckerberg when she posts every day. The algorithm gods. And I know it can be like a really big obstacle between where you are and where you want to be. And that's why I'm taking this masterclass. It's going to be a masterclass where I'm going to run you through the exact steps that you want to take, that you should take, to be able to move from being invisible and overwhelmed to becoming an in-demand expert in your field. Okay. Now, let me be clear who this class is for. So, this class is for those of you who you know beyond reasonable doubt that you are talented. Like for sure that yes, you've got talent, okay? Like you know what you're doing. You are experienced, right? Like you have years, decades sometimes, decades of experience and quality knowledge under your belt. And then more importantly, you are ready to make more impact. So right now you are impacting people, a couple of people here and there, but you want to do even more. Okay. However, with all of this, you are frustrated because your expertise is not being seen. And the clients you want, they are not coming to you. And so you are exhausted from doing all the work yourself. If this is you, this is your video, okay? In this video, I'll walk you through the 5 actionable steps to move from feeling invisible, feeling from overlooked, okay, and overwhelmed, all right, to being unstoppable, to fully monetizing your expertise. And each of the steps, they include, I would say, my story, my experience, and I'll also give you actionable tips, okay, things that you can do, like small exercises that would help you to start seeing the result you need immediately, okay? If you are ready for results, this is your video, all right? So the first thing you want to do is you want to gain radical clarity on your expertise and your offer. A lot of experts, they are, because you are multi-passionate, you have a ton of things that you have passion for. But I always say, you want to start with one. Yes, you can have expertise in 5, 7 things, and you may be able to do all of them. I always recommend don't start with all of them. Just choose one, right? Look at the one that has the highest potential for impact and income, or the highest potential for income before impact. And I always choose the impact over I choose the income over impact option because I've seen what it can how it can be when you're making impact but not making money. Yes, it feeds your soul, but your stomach would be hungry. And when you have an empty stomach, the impact does not feel like impact work again. You may even begin to resent the people you are impacting. And there's this saying that says, a hungry man is an angry man. Okay, so I don't want that to be you. So I would say, which of your many passions has the highest potential when it comes to income? And then start with that very one. Okay. By the time you are done in 3 months, 6 months, generating income, and then you've set up some systems, then you can pick up the second one, right? You can pick up the third one and the fifth one, and so on. Now, I have this client, let's call her Jane. She's this visionary coach, right? She's doing amazing, phenomenal when it comes to delivery of quality content and expertise. However, she was juggling like three, four, five offers across multiple platforms. So she had this one-on-one, she had group, she had boot camps, and it's not as though everything was really well scaled yet. She was just building several things. But guess what? She reminds me of myself. That was exactly how I was. I was busy building several platforms, several offers, but it was not nailing down to real cash because I could do everything. I was doing everything. So I found myself getting what I call shallow results. Like when you put all your energy, your time into one thing, you are able to get a 10 over 10 result. But when you put your same energy into like five different things, you now get mediocre results across five areas. You are unable to scale, right? It was later I realized that I did not need to have many more ideas. No, I just needed to focus. And that was when everything changed for me. I was literally launching two, sometimes three offers in a year. I know, just saying it out loud right now, I feel so embarrassed for myself, but that was what I knew. That was what I knew. I mean, once anybody asks me a question and say, "Oh, Temi, can you teach me this?" Guess what? I will launch an offer. I'll begin to sell that offer. And I did used to sell, but I did not really have this depth of results, right? So I knew I needed to focus. And so first I identified the major transformation I could offer people. I later realized that all my small offers, they were all a part of a huge thing. They were all like chunks of a huge transformation I could deliver. But I was now scattering them in bits and pieces, different offers here and there. So what did I do? I consolidated. I put all my energy together into one main offer. And that was when I created the Wealthy by Design offer. So in Wealthy by Design, I now have 3 tiers of membership. So you come in to monetize, this is your level. You do this for 3 months. You come in to multiply your impact with systems and your income, of course. You come into multiply level, you do that for 6 months. And then when you're done, you're going to scale your brand, your thought leadership. I put you in the master level. That is a whole 1 year level. 1 year coaching relationship, right? And so I went from being scattered to becoming really strategic, really focused. And then the clients started coming. They started coming because people could feel my coordination. People could see the coherence in my message across all platforms: Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube. Everything became coordinated. Unlike before, where I was promoting maybe Instagram sales domination, brand like a boss, millionaire online business bundle on Instagram, even digital wealth on Instagram, and on my LinkedIn, I was focusing on personal branding, financial literacy, and all sorts of things. Whereas I just needed to pull things together. So your step one is to gain radical clarity on your expertise and the offer you want to offer people. So I would say my actionable point for you is define the exact transformation you deliver. Make it something you can offer in 3 to 5 steps. All right. Number two, identify your non-negotiable expertise areas. That these areas, no one can dispute your expertise in those areas. Like what you do the best and what you also love to do the most. And then number three is recognize what you don't want in your business. to avoid burnout. Now, I'm not asking you to shirk responsibility. I'm asking you to identify what you don't want. That way you are able to build by design. You know what you don't want. And so if it's an important part of what you must do or what you do, what do? You hire people. You know you can begin to sacrifice to hire people. So what do? You recognize what you don't want in your business to avoid burnout. I don't like operations, like having to call clients, having to onboard students. I know I don't like that part. But you see, give me a microphone, give me a video recorder. I'm recording, I'm teaching. That is my genius zone. Give me a coaching client, talk to them. I can talk to 5 coaching clients per day, right? And I'm still good to go. If that's all that there is to my job, oh my God, as a coaching business, in fact, I'll be the best at it. But there are other parts I also have to hire people for. So I want you to do something very quickly. Number one, write down the signature transformation that you offer to people in one clear sentence. So personally, I help multi-passionate, visionary women to monetize their personal brand. That's me. I help them with the clarifying, the branding of the thing, creating offers, selling the offers, delivering the offers, scaling that up leadership. That's my thing. I'm that I'm a business coach who takes into cognizance your talents, your gifts, your passion. I'm not all about, oh, what's your business certification? What's your license? What's the business? No, no, no. I'm all about helping you turn your talents, turn your passion, turn your natural gifts and abilities into business. That's my utmost signature transformation. And I do all that while also helping you get really clear on making and managing your money. Not just making the money, but also managing the money. Because I've seen what it can be like to have all the expertise, make all the money, but also go down the drain with the money. Right? So I say I help multi-passionate experts to monetize their expertise and design a financial freedom plan. Right? So it's from the money you make from expertise that you build your financial freedom. So I help you to clarify your offer. I help you to design your sales funnel, your sales process. I help you to attract the right people, like build your traffic. All right. And then I help you to scale without burnout. So I want you to also do that for yourself. Now, step number 2 is attract the right clients and filter out the wrong ones. Filtering out the wrong ones is like one major way to avoid burnout. I see coaches that hold sales calls, 5, 10 sales calls every single day, and half of those people are not even qualified. Unfortunately, I've seen high-end coaches, like respectable coaches, tell you that just fill your calendar, fill your calendar. But what they don't tell you is that they have a sales team. They have like 10, 20, 50 sales team members. They can afford to take all those sales calls. You can't. So what do? You filter out the wrong ones. Yes. So you want to have a traffic source that leads people to a form that qualifies them. And based on the form, the answers they give, some are qualified to book a call with you, some are not. Simple. So I have this client who love to help everyone. Let's call her Lena, okay? I almost call her name. Okay, let's call her Lena, right? And most of the clients that she was attracting, they were underpaying her and they were draining her energy, right? And it was because she was not filtering out those people. So once she joined my coaching, I saw a system. Oh, you have all this system. So why are you not getting quality income? Why are you attracting only $1,000 clients, $500 clients? What happened to your high ticket offers? She said nobody is really paying her that much. I said, but you have all these funnels. You know what? Let me see. Show me your back end. So we did a funnel audit for her. And I saw that, everyone who saw a landing page, who opted in for a freebie, they were all led straight to book a call. I'm like, oh my God, no. There should be a qualifying step where you filter out those people first. And then guess what? She also needed to narrow down on her ideal clients so that she now had those she would call red flags, or red flag lists that no, once you are this, you're not fit for that. That is people that she knows she can't really help, people that she must not work with. And so when we introduce that step, guess what? Everything changed. So she can get like maybe 100 people who opt into our offer, but just about 10 of them will be qualified to book a call with her. And of those 10, maybe close about 3, 4 in a week or in a month, however long she chooses to hold those calls. And those were now real, classy, premium clients for her business. It made so much sense. So she began to attract clients who valued her time and her expertise, and her income literally doubled. Yes. So my action point for you here is create a customer avatar with your exact demographics and the psychographics. Demographics speaks to, their gender, their location, and things like that. But their psychographics speaks to their desires, their challenges, their pain points. So create a very clear customer avatar. Then make a list of red flags. So for example, I can't work with a client who is not ready to hire people into their team. So if you are all like, I must do this alone, all by myself, I can't work with you. You need to have at least an EA. So one of my red flags is when somebody is all by themselves, they don't have a social media manager, they don't have an EA, nobody schedules their email, nobody set up their funnels for them, does their graphics for them. They are like bootstrapping from everything. Those guys will end up burnt out. And I understand there's a phase, but I just can't help you at that phase because I will have tons of things I want you to execute. And because speed is a core value for me. When I say I'm helping you in 3 months, it's not that I want you to do everything in 3 months. No. You should hire a social media manager. You should have somebody who is doing your funnels for you. You should be able to invest money in automations. So I use wow funnels. You must be able to pay at least $50 per month for your wow funnels. You see all these things, very important. So those are my red flags. A client who cannot, invest like an extra $200 a month in their business, let's say even $300 in a month in their business, I can't work with them. Those are my red flags. Clients who are unwilling to put in the time and the work because they're like so busy or distracted, you must be able to at least give 2 hours per day to your business. Either you are working on your content or you are holding sales calls at least 2 hours per day, 10 hours a week for that 3 months goal for us to hit it. So make a list of your own red flags as well. This just shows you that the kind of clients that drain your energy that you don't want to work with. Okay. Then focus on number 3, focus on clients who see the value in premium pricing. So I always teach this to my client. I say, focus on the clients who has capacity to carry you. They have the capacity to do the most with what you have to offer them. All right. So I'm going to give you this quick exercise. Write down 3 traits of your ideal clients. Just 3 traits, like the core trait for you. Don't say they must be women, they must earn this. Earning can be a good one for you as well, right? So write down the 3 traits of those you want and the 3 traits of those you don't want, those you want to avoid. It has to be clear. If not, everyone will just flow. All right. And if you're looking to, if you've designed your customer avatar, but you're not sure if you've nailed it, I'm going to put a link below this video for you to book a consult with me, right? A consult. So you're applying to book the consult with me. So based on your response, we will take you in to book the call. or not. But I'll put the link below this video. It is www.smartmoneyexperts.com/book a consult. Book BOOK A then consult CONSULT. I'll put the link in the description. All right. So on the call, we would walk through all the elements I'm going to share here, and then we'll look at what part of that, funnel, what part of that engine is missing or is clogging at your end right now. That way we can bust it. It could be your offer, it could be your customer avatar, right? And then it could be number 3, your messaging. So step number 3 is build magnetic messaging that converts. Okay? You want to have a messaging that generally attracts people to your offer. And I teach this in one of my courses, in my personal branding course. I talk about how to create content that really relates to your offer. That way your messaging is coherent. You're not all over the place. All right. I had this client who was posting all over the place. Let's call her B. Okay, B was posting everywhere on LinkedIn, on Instagram, and interestingly, she was getting engagement. Why? She was posting for everybody. Today is about how to get grants. Next tomorrow is about how to build your personal brand on LinkedIn. Then it's about how to do your CV. She was all over. So there was no messaging that was coherent. So her messaging was not converting. She was getting the engagement, but it was not leading people to buy from her. And I'm like, you know what? I know you're multi-passionate. You want to just express all of you. How about we do this on a 70-30 ratio? That 7 out of 10 posts you do should find its expression in your core message. While, yes, you want to share about endangered species, about the shark that swallowed Jonah, and the fish that took, different things that you just want to share. Viral posts about a relationship that this. And it's not as if she's even tying those stories to her brand. No, just random stuff. I said, Madam, you need to come together. So we're able to help her build a magnetic messaging with focus on conversion. Right. So we look at, okay, what are her frameworks, okay, as solution frameworks, and then every content had to marry each of the framework. Every content she was posting must find its foundation, must find its roots, its expression from the framework. So it now gave her a coherence. All right. So what you want to do is, 1, audit your current messaging. Is it clear? Is it concise? And is it outcome focused? Are you focusing on your clients or just having fun by yourself? Yes, you want to have fun, but as a thought leader, you have to be mindful of what you share, because if it's all about yourself, people will not really care. That's just being an influencer. But you want to impact people, you want to influence people. You have to build your thought leadership and be outcome focused on the results you can deliver. All right. Number 2 is share your client wins and transformation. Instead of generic content, I want to encourage you to share as many client wins as you can. Someone sends you a thank you, based on your content that they saw somewhere. Do a screenshot and then share it. Speaking of client wins, now if you're finding this video very, very interesting, I want to hear your comments. Drop me a comment right now. Give me your aha moment. I'm going to be sharing 5 steps with you. So I've shared 3 now. 2 more. Let me know which of them, is really, really transformational for you, and the one that you think may be holding you back. And remember, you can apply to book a free consult with me, where I'll help you look through your messaging, your client, your customer avatar, your offer, and all of that, to be able to pinpoint the issue you may be having. Okay. So my exercise for you is, write 1 short post or an email, if you have an email list, highlighting 1 client's transformation, right? Or it could even be your own transformation, but show 3 clear results that you deliver. What you're trying to do, you're trying to shape people's mind about the kind of result they can expect from you. You're trying to shape the narrative of their mind. Okay, you know what? I help my clients achieve this, or I have helped myself achieve this. Therefore, I can also help you. So write that post, and I would say at least that kind of post once a week should go out on your page. Yes. So identify your signature messaging and then begin to showcase the kind of results that you know you are capable of delivering. All right. Now, step number 4, streamline your systems. This will really help you to multiply your impact because there is only so much you can do on your own. Right? There's only so much you can do on your own. You want to streamline your systems. And to start this, I always recommend have an all-in-one platform. Yeah. Some of us, that used to be me. I had MailChimp, I had Active Campaign, I had Flowdesk, all 3 mailing lists just for my emails alone. I would buy my domain name on Hostinger. I will host it on, I will buy the domain name of Namecheap. I will host it on Hostinger. Then I built my funnels with, at the point I was using cat flows. Later on, I used ClickFunnels a bit. Then when these guys came, what's their name now? Something funnels, group funnels. I also use them. You get all over the place. My affiliate was a APWP, different things like that. All that alone can even be overwhelming. That can even cause you to just shut down on some things, and then you will miss some automations coming from email to landing page and all those things. So what do I do? First, I got into an all-in-one platform. And so I got into this white label from Go High Level. So I now use wowfunnels.io. It is very, very affordable. It's the most affordable version of Go High Level I have found on the internet. The ones I see, they start from $97, $197, $297, but Wow Funnels starts from $37 per month. But I recommend you do the pro plan for $57 per month or $570 per annum. That's my recommendation. All right. So you want to streamline your systems and then you'll be able to multiply your impact without burning out. So I had this client, Sophie. Sophie had, I believe, she's a parenting coach. She had this parenting assessment. She had this boot camp she was running. She had this group coaching. Then she had this other conference and a coaching program. She had different things. And she had 3 different email lists as well. And she was on like 3 social media platforms that she was always constant on. But she was burning out fast. In her case, she even had an assistant, but she was not even using the assistant as much as she should. So I'm like, Sophie, what does your EA do? Say she just checks my email and no, ask them to do this. So I had to move her to Wow Funnels. And then we now created a very simple 3-step client journey. And then we helped her to focus on one offer. She was able to cut her workload by almost half. And she's able to double her revenue. Just thinking about it right now, like I feel so grateful for her because she used to be so scattered. So now her normal EA handles her funnel because Wow Funnels is so easy to use. They make it so friendly for users, right? And they have tons of tutorials on YouTube, right? Go High Level, but Wow Funnels white label version is the one I'm talking about. So I'll put the link below this video. I hope I remember. Let me note that down. Wow Funnels URL. Wow Funnels. Yeah. I think I have an affiliate link. I'm going to put that instead. Yeah. Okay. But when you use my affiliate link, you get 30 days for free. And then you don't get billed until the 30th day. And you can feel free to cancel anytime. And your rates, your fees will not go higher than normal. It's still the same rates that you would be billed. Okay. So my tips for you or my action steps for you are, I would say number 1, map out your ideal client journey. Right? Like what steps do you want them to take? Then focus on one core offer for the next 90 days. For the next 90 days, sell only one thing. I know it can be difficult, it can be hard. I know. I know. I have at least 25 courses right now on my academy. I wish I could show you my, I think I can actually show you, but no, let me not get distracted. But I had to now do what? Consolidate all of that into one core offer and focus on it all the way, right? And then identify some tasks that you can eliminate. Tasks that don't move the needle for you, remove them from your calendar, or let me say delegate them, right? Okay. So now I want you to draw a simple flow chart of your client's journey and highlight the one offer that you know will deliver on the most impact for now. Okay, this is part of you streamlining your systems. Number one, I said move to an all-in-one platform like Wow Funnels. Number two is begin to eliminate some tasks that don't move the needle forward in your business. And then number three, yeah, I think number three or number four, now I can't remember. I would say draw a simple flow chart. Now, for me, my flow chart is very easy right now. Anywhere you see my message, I'm leading you to book a call with me. Anywhere you see my message, either I'm offering you a free guide, I'm asking you to come and join my boot camp. Those are all my front end offers, either my social content or anything. I'm offering you a freebie, right? And from my freebie, I ask you to book a call with me. From end of my freebie, with my free download, my free video like this one, I'm qualifying you for a call. On the call, we weigh ourselves if indeed I can help you. And I have a list of clients to avoid. So I know for sure, if I'm not for you, right? But if we vibe and it's a click for both of us, then I work with you, right? I can put you on my 3 months, 6 months, or 1 year, depending on the way the assessment shows you that you really need help. Sometimes you may think you should be on it 1 year, mastery level. And I'm like, you know what? Let's just spend maybe 2 months on this second level to be sure that, yes, you have this nailed before we now move to the next level, right? So you also draw a simple flow chart of, your client's journey. And then number five, I want you to activate your influence and your networks. Yes, activate them. Most times we have people already around us. We have the WhatsApp groups, we have the people who are influential, that they have email lists, but we don't tap into them. Yes, we don't tap into them. We just post everywhere on our own. But you want to activate your influence and then your networks so that you can hit consistent growth, right? That's very, very critical. Check out your connections. Check out those you can reach out to help you promote your freebie or promote your bootcamp or promote your videos, things like that. Those that you can tag and your content can appear on their page. Yes. And because people are seeing them recommend you, guess what? Your doors begin to open fast. Yes. Doors begin to open fast for you. One of my students who is in the mastery level, one of my clients in mastery level, I saw that she was done a lot of, she has built a lot of equity on her name a lot. So I'm like, why are your clients and your colleagues not promoting you as well? She's a fitness coach. She's like, there's competition. So how about those who are not in that same fitness, but their clients are also your clients? Maybe they are into parenting coaching, or they are into supplements and all of that. How about we look at those people, even business coaches who also have clients who want to lose weight? They can work with you. And that was the aha moment for her. Then she began to collaborate with business coaches, parenting coaches. There was one actually that was really successful, a life coach. Yeah. About a life coaching. So people they're suffering from health challenges and all of that, weight loss. And then she became the go-to. And then what she now also did, what was really mind-blowing, was that she now also asked all these coaches to record some short videos, some tutorials for her, so she could add those tutorials to her content. But phenomenal. She asked them to contribute to her program. So from her own clients too, she's also able to feed those other coaches. So when those guys promote for her, they say, you know what, I'm also part of Tasha's cause and all. So it really opened doors for her very, very fast. And she went from being invisible, in quotes, to being invited to speak on podcasts, collaborations, and to even attract high ticket clients because she began to ride on the goodwill and the influence of those other experts recommending her. All right. So if you're a fit and you book a call with me and we get on the call, I'm going to look at your network. We will look at, okay, what part of your network can we really maximize? Former clients, colleagues, or even your mentors, they can help you to promote your offers. And from there, you can scale. Not every traffic has to be organic. All right. And talking about traffic now, your traffic falls under your systems as well. When I'm asking you to streamline your systems, we have several systems in your business, from your your delivery systems, traffic generation, leads engagement, all those different of systems, right? They all form a huge part of your system. So I'm going to recommend that you do take these actions. Okay. Number one is reach out to 5 meaningful connections around you with a clear, actionable message. I say, you know what, I want to support 200 coaches or thought leaders in the next 3 weeks. I'm hosting a boot camp or something, or a free webinar, and I would like you to please help me promote it to your email list or to your audience. Make it easier for them to do that. So create like email sequence, like flyers they can use and things like that can really help them make it easier for them to you know for them to promote your offer for you, right? And I'm going to ask you to intentionally start reaching out for collaborations. So for those who handle my social media, I always say it's not enough to just be replying messages, replying comments, or even posting on social media. No, you need to send outreach messages. Oh, yes. You must be sending at least 20, 30 outreaches per day, reaching out for collaborations intentionally on my page. Yes. And this is how you position yourself as a go-to expert in your niche. So my task for you again, very quick exercise. Identify 5 meaningful connections that you can say these people, they are in my network and they can really benefit from my expertise or a collaboration. It must be a win-win. All right. And then reach out to them with your offer. Again, if you need help, diagnosing which of these 5 steps you may be stuck in, right? Use the link below this video in the description to book a smart money expert consultation with me. You can get the link directly at www.smartmoneyexperts.com/book a consult. smartmoneyexpert.com/book a consult. The link will be in the description. I also put the link to the wow funnels for you to check it out and sign up for their pro plan. It is amazing. I would love to help you. So click below this video to apply for this personalized strategy session where we can chart the exact path for you to begin to follow to attract high paying clients and build your wealth by design, like influence, freedom, the whole works, just like you want it and like you deserve. Thank you for watching. I will see you in my next video.